Human digestive system. In human digestive system, we have the introduction, the parts and the organs, the structure and the function of the parts and organs involved in this system. In this video, we will only discuss the introduction, the parts and the organs, the structure and function of the parts and organs we will discuss in the next video. In introduction, we will discuss what is digestive system, what are the nutrients, and what is digestion. First of all, we will know what is digestive system. The system of organs responsible for getting food into and out of the body and for making use of food to keep the body healthy. In more simple words, we can say that the different organs. What are that organs? That organs are mouth, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, and the large intestine. That all organs which are involved in this system that has the responsibility for getting food into and out of the body. And what is the responsibility of that food? That food has the responsibility to give the energy to the body, to keep the body moving, alive, growing, and to keep it healthy. As we all know that our food which we are eating, that food gives the energy to our body. Without food we are unable to survive. So the food which we are eating or which is eaten by us cannot directly give the energy to our body. That food should be broken down into the simpler form. For example, if we are taking in a bite of bread, that bite of bread is the carbohydrate, and carbohydrate are the nutrients, and the nutrients should be broken down into simpler form. So what are the nutrients? The nutrients are the useful parts of our food. For example, carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, and minerals. The food which we are eating, that food should contain all the nutrients in that in order to give the energy to our body. Because nutrients are the useful parts of our food. And the nutrients are the large molecules, and these large molecules should be broken down into the simpler form, or that complex molecules should be broken down into the simpler substances. That is achieved by a process called the digestion. So what is digestion? The conversion of large and non-diffusible molecules into smaller and diffusible molecules is called digestion. Here we are having two words, non-diffusible molecules and the diffusible molecules. What are the non-diffusible molecules? The molecules which are large and cannot cross the cell membrane. That are the non-diffusible molecules. And the diffusible molecules are those molecules that can cross the cell membrane because these are small or the simpler molecules. After digestion, when the digestion occurs, our body cells will get the energy. How our body cells will get the energy? The blood will take all the digested part of the food to the body cells. Where there is the digested part of the food, there is also the undigested part of the food that should be excreted from our body, or that is excreted from the body. So we can say that the nutrients have the following 5 phases. Number 1 is ingestion, number 2 is digestion, number 3 is absorption, number 4 is assimilation, and number 5 is defecation. Here we will discuss one by one. What is ingestion? The process of taking in food, the food which we are eating in, that is the digestion. As I have told you, when the food which we are taking in, it should be broken down into the simpler form. That process is called digestion. What is that? The process of breaking up complex substances into the simpler substances. After that, when the food is broken down into the simpler form, it will absorb into the blood, and the blood will take that digested food into the body cells. That process is called absorption. What is that? Diffusion of digested food into blood and lymph. And when the digested food is moving towards the body cells, that body cells will synthesize the different structures. That process is called assimilation. What is assimilation? Conversion or incorporation of absorbed simple food into the complex substances constituting the body. So there is the undigested food in our body that should be excreted or eliminated from the body. That process is called defecation. What is defecation? Elimination of undigested food from the body. So that's all the introduction of digestion in humans or the human digestive system.